Hello and welcome to this solo playthrough of Commands and Colors Napoleonics. I'm Robin Reeve and we will play Corunna, 16th January of 1809. I'm reading the historical background given on the GMT's booklet. Though Sir John Moore had orders to assist the Spanish army in 1808, he soon realized that the Spanish were beaten and ordered a retreat to evacuate his forces. He managed to keep ahead of the pursuing French, but was forced to turn and give battle at the port of Corunna when his transport vessels were late in arriving. As day broke on 16th January, Moore had formed a series of defensive lines, with the key position being the small village of Elvina. The French were in position on the opposite heights. Napoleon had returned to France when it was clear that he would not trap Moore, and Soult was now in command. His plan was to move against the British infantry on the left and centre with most of his army, while the infantry division of Mermet attacked Elvina. Mermet's infantry fought tenaciously for Elvina. The village changed hands several times in fierce fighting before the French infantry were thrown back. Moore remained in the area to direct the battle and was struck by a cannonball, falling mortally wounded. The image on your screen is a rendering of his death. Further to the west, the French cavalry were hampered by the rough terrain and were eventually driven back. Night brought an end to the fighting, and the British finished successfully evacuating their troops. So here we are. Here is the battlefield with, I think, features we already have seen, such as a fordable river, the town. Everything is already known, so we can go on immediately. Just look at the conditions of the scenario. Strangely, it goes down, so you have all the written part here. Okay, the history background. Both sides have 5 command cards, and the French move first. 6 victory banners, which means that the scenario is of average length, and no special rules except that the streams are fordable. So let's see this battlefield and look at the French, who have the first move. Elvina seems a good objective, of course. They don't reap points during that. So what do they have as possibilities? A lot of movement on the left possible, and a lot on the right. I'm wondering if it couldn't be the right moment to grasp some initiative on the right, because you don't have a lot of British facing. So let's say assault right flank. There we are. So we can move up to 5 units, and we have 4. So everybody can have his time. I'll keep on the left here because we can go further. So here we have light infantry, which can move 2 hexes. So 1, 2. Of course, everybody is much too far from the one another to have any shots, any ranged battles or anything. So the French will now, end the turn. There we are, and we will discover the British. So British have attack left flank. 1, 2, yes. They also have left and right. I believe that they still, I think they'll move a flank attack, which allows to do something interesting here. So here the lights, which if they can approach enough, they'll be able to fire. And here we have line, which already can enter Elvina, that's it. And rifle light, which have 3 hexes, 3 range, which is very interesting. But anyway, whatever they do, they still are not very close. But they will move too. There we are, without battling. Okay. Here the liners enter the village of Elvina. Here the line infantry advances 1 hex, and here the excellent light will move here. Or here. Here is better. Here is better. There we are. And turn. And time to see what the French are up to. Okay, so on the left, they really have a lot on the left. Perhaps is it the moment, or will they? No, I think they still need to push their movement on the right, at least to resist the British. So one, how many? Yes, 1, 2. There we are, and they enter Piedralonghe, and they go here. Yes, I think it's the thing to do. That'll be all. And turn. And time for the bridge. Okay. So the British, what can they do? They could counterattack. Yes, probe left flank in that case, but we have also a left flank, better thing on the left. Let's go with a good attack on the left flank with 3 units, which are all I have actually. There we are. So the line moves here, here, the light won't move. So here the light infantry will fire with 6 minus 2, 6 because they have 5 blocks plus 1, 6 minus 2 for the town. As you see, there we are, range, standing 6, okay, and the town here, I don't know if it works very well, but I'll try. Yes, there we are, minus 2 for infantry, firing into. So they have 6 minus 2, 4 dice. It can be hard on the French. Nothing except a retreat, which they take. They must take, because the town doesn't prevent. And here the infantry attacks the liners here. And as a remembrance, you see, into, out, only for melee, but not for range fire. So they moved, and they have just halved their blocks, fire moving 2. So it's 2 dice against the line units here. 2 dice, that is 1 hit. Let's see if Laborde survives. He does. And a retreat which is refused. There we are. Time to end the turn. There we are. And the French. Do they have something on their light and their right? No, so they are stuck. So they now must really maneuver on their left. There we are. With they have a hand of 5, so everybody will be able to move. Heavy cavalry here goes up into the woods. This one uphill. And we're moving against Elvira. Okay, 1, 2, 1. So cavalry cannot do anything because they're only melee units. The liners have 2 moving, so they cannot do anything against the town. So that's all for the French. And the British. Okay, here we are. They could counterattack on the right, why not? Cavalry charge really is not very interesting. We can do a lot on the right, but on the left we have something that can be interesting. Yes, probe left flank. So probe left flank, light here, and the line here. I'm wondering if the line will move at all. I don't think I'm going to I'm going to weaken them because when they enter the village anyway they cannot attack directly. And the light will move here. Okay. So they have, after my calculation, 4 dice after having moved, because halved rounded up is to 2.5 to 3 plus 1. Let's check it just for the sake of it. Yes, 4 against the light here. So the attack here. Okay, 4 dice. 1 loss for the light infantry. Okay. Here they attack with ranged fire the line infantry here, and they have 4 and I think 5 even, because they haven't moved. Range standing +1 when unit does move, so it's 5. That's also quite consequently. So 1 infantry loss, sabers don't count. Laborde survives, and there's a double refusal of retreat because of the support of 2 units and the presence of the leader. But I wonder if it could be a good idea just to retreat, because I don't think the French have a lot on their right to do so. Yeah, so they will accept the double retreat. They could just accept 1, but or none, but they get out of harm's way. I think it's a better thing to preserve forces now. So the British have finished their turn, and the French get to move. So on their left they seem to have some nice things they can do. Not really, but you know. I don't want to make a cavalry charge with the cavalry, because anyway there's no advantage as long as the rifle will go in square. So perhaps a simple probe left flank could be a good thing. Or yeah, even scout number probe left flank can be amusing. So on the left we could have this, and the liners here. So they will move into the river and stop, and the heavy cavalry will go against the rifle lights. So the cavalry declares an attack, and the rifle light goes in square. So the British now will random select 1 card, which is their probe right flank, perhaps not the. So there we are, and the infantry now will fire 1 die. No effect. Yeah, no, they don't hit on sabers. That really is not good, you see. No saber hits except on leaders, so not good. So the cavalry can hit with 1 die too. Okay, that's a retreat they cannot take, so they lose a block. And here we have we can fire at half power. That's 2 dice. -1 because firing from a river is -1. You see, out. So it's 1 die against the rifle light. Where is my dice tray? I don't know where it's hidden, but I'm gonna. There it is. Okay, no effects. There we are, and turn. Oh. What happened? Of course, the French. Where am I? Where is my head? Okay. So time for the British to answer. Attack right flank, so they can answer here. Possibly, could be a good idea. Cavalry charge, no. The first strike. I forgot the first strike. No way. No problem. That's life. Right flank, cavalry charge, counter attack. Right flank 3. Attack right flank. Better than a counter attack, which can be reactive towards another sector, etc. of the game. So 3. We will have the line here. cavalry here. That's one. And let's bring along foot artillery. So they had no LOS to anything. The light here. Ah yes, I cannot do anything, but the light cavalry will try to dislodge the heavy ones. Okay. There we are. So light cavalry attacks heavy cavalry. The French don't have any first strike this time. I'm looking more than once. Okay, so the British, no, British, there we are. They have 3 against heavy cavalry, which simply don't have a lot of effect except when they're attacking on. Yeah, okay. So 3 dice, hoping to dislodge. So there's one hit. And it retreats. And the lights come here and go on attacking. So there is the defense again. They attack with -1 against hills, which is not ideal, but you know, 2 can still harm the cavalry. Okay, no effect. And the heavy cavalry attacks back with 3 +1 because it's heavy, -1 because it's attacking downhill. Let's check just it. There we are. Okay. There we are. So a melee of 3. Ouch. That'll be all for the British, who end their turn and let the French pull something out of their sleeve. Left throw, left attack, of course. Oh, that's good. Cavalry charge, attack center, etc. Bayonet charge. No, it's not interesting yet. Though it could be, but no, the river is not crossed yet. Not really. Attack center, we could change places, but perhaps is it time just to make that cavalry charge? Just looking where there is cavalry, of course, but if you don't use it, you never. So there we are. So those 2 cavalry will move 1, 2, 1, 2, no, 3. There we are. So we're well placed. So attacking here, a base attack of 5. That's it, because +1 because they're heavy, +1 because of cavalry. So it's 6 against the light cavalry, which cannot retreat. So 1 loss and 1 retreat. Light cavalry is out. And the French score their first banner, and now they're moving here and they're attacking. Oh, I did something wrong with the British. Oh no, I didn't. They have 4 cards. That's good. So we are attacking the British with 4. No, we're not attacking the British with 4. The rifle light fires 1 die first. No effect, and cavalry attacks back, and there's another loss. Okay. So the heavies here will also attack the square, hoping, but the square, of course, fires first. No effect, and no effect. But yeah, they could have eliminated somebody, but it didn't work this time. So there we are for the French, who replenish a hand. Time for the British. This is complicated. Oh, I forgot the first strike again, but anyway, that's stupid of me. Stupid of me. Counter-attack. Cavalry charge has no meaning. There's no cavalry. So anyway, I could do that, any unit of my choice. Yeah, don't think what coordinated advance can be interesting. Let's go for it. So the line here on the left, the light here on the right, forgive me, left here, and the light here will, in the center with the line is here, will move here. Okay. Line remains here, and those will retire and reform. So it's an attack with 4 dice. Downhill, no effect. And yes. And it retires and reforms, but in bad shape. So the cavalry line will remain there. The light infantry here will fire against the French in the river with 6 dice. 1, 2 losses. And a retreat. They remain in the river, so they can still cross it. And here the liners will attack the French here, and they have 5 dice because they are British and sharpshooters. There we are. Range standing +1 if they did not move. They didn't move. So 5. Okay, 1 hit. Mehmet tries his survival. Okay, and the 2 retreats are ignored. Here on the left, the light here will fire against the French in the river with 6-2 because they didn't move. So 2 losses, and the retreat is refused. Anyway, it cannot be done, so better refuse it because of the support. The British had a good attritional turn. So now it's the French turn. So probe left flank, where perhaps something still can be done here. Attack center, probe center, bayonet charge. 4 of your infantry which can move to up to 2, yes, and still combat. But yeah, it's not very practical with those rivers to do that. Yes, really, French are bumping something complicated, but I'm hesitating. But probe left flank perhaps is the thing to do here. So let's see. On the left, those line-in units and the heavy cavalry here. So they get out. That's all. And the cavalry will attack here the rifle, who roll 1 die, no effect, and they attack with 1 die, and it takes its hit, and the British get their 5th card back. Yeah. No, not the British. Yes, the British, yes. There they are. So the cavalry can move. Well, that could be interesting. 1. And they can move 2. They attack with how much from the river? Let's see. It's -2. It's awful. -1, so it can be good. Yes, they push on and they attack the infantry, the foot artillery here. But let's remember the British have first strike. So before the cavalry hits, first strike hits back. So it's 4 dice, which simply makes them retreat. The line infantry here cannot do anything because everybody has moved away. But the French are in some way having the upper hand on the left of the river, but they still are weak. So time to draw a card and to give the turn to the British. Attack center, probe right flank. Probe right flank's not. Yeah, it is very good. That's a good thing to do, yes. You're going to pepper those heavy cavalry guys. Perhaps too much. No. So we are ordering. Oh, only 2. Sorry, I did something wrong, I think. Let's see the British. Don't they have a... Ah, no, attack center, yes. Probe right flank. Okay. Okay, liners. those are the bests. They fire with 6, 4, 3, 4, no, 5. Those are the sharpshooters. I wonder if I'm not going to move those. Yes. Okay. So 6 dies against the heavy cavalry. No losses, just a retreat. Okay, they'll retreat here sensibly. And the line here will fire here. They normally have 2. Is it 2 or 2 plus 1? 2, yes, because they're not light. 2 minus 1 for the hill, but if they, yeah, they could do something. Okay, nothing. Okay, for the British. Let me see, they have no... Don't quite understand, they don't have any square anymore, so they should draw a command car. I don't know what happened, but there we are. Perhaps the first striker forgot to replenish their hand. Okay. That's life. Oh, the French. They have a lot in the center now. They could go on in the center. They also could banner change. No, let's go in the center. Of course, they'll suffer now, but why not scout left flank and harm the British? But they are really, yes, I think. No. Time to put pressure in the center. Yeah. It's complicated when you lack the cards that you would love to have. So here we are, 1, 2. If they go here, the others can fire. No, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So here they come. And here they are. Yes, really more maneuver than anything. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So they fire here with the guns with 1 die. Retreat, which is refused. The lights, those could fire. They would have 2 minus 2. They have no effect. So that's all for the French. Yeah, in this game you need to build your attacks, and you don't always have what you wanted. Attack center. Yes, forward is very good. I think it's the thing to do for the moment. So 2 everywhere. Okay. Okay, that's on the left. On the right. There we are. On the left, right, and in the center. Those are certainly ready, and perhaps the Grenadier Guards. So those will move. Those will move, obviously, and the others won't. Yes, those will move, absolutely. Here we are. So the light here will fire against the light here with 6 dice. Okay, bye-bye, baby. The liners here will not fire at all because they entered a town, so nothing. Here, let's see. No, yeah, here they will fire here with 5 dice because they didn't move. Nothing but a double retreat, so 1, 2. Okay, that's not ideal. And here an attack with 4 dice should work. 1 retreat. And the guns here, 4, 3, 2, 1. They'll fire on infantry here. 1 die. And there is a loss. Leader check. Nothing. Okay. I think really everybody who could fire did, so end of the British turn. French. Come on, the French. There we are. Mm-hmm. Yes, they have a lot in the center. They're depleted. The left flank, I don't know what to do actually. It really is complicated. Bayonet charge, not really the moment, but why not? After all, we can advance a little, but I don't like that too much. So let's go for the bayonet charge. Allows to diversify with 4 or fewer infantry, so those are advancing. Light will move here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's try it for it. So 1, okay, 1. They moved. They are moving, but they have no real power. So let's go here. So if they attack from here to here, they have 5 because they are French. 5 minus 2 because of the town, minus 1 because of the river. That's 2 dice. Oh, they could do some harm. No, the British refuse to move away. And the other French here are also attacking with 2 dice. And there's 1 hit. Let's see. 1 hit. Leader check. No. Leader check. Leader check. Okay, and so they hit back with 3. Oh, that's what I forgot to do previously. Yeah. What did I do previously? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. So first, as they were, they didn't lose. Let's go back. Okay, that's okay. They will fire back against those with 4 dice. I forgot that. I shouldn't. Don't look at that result. Doesn't count. So 4 dice against the French. Okay, that's 3 losses and a retreat. That's good. And now they fire 3 on battleback. With 2 retreats, 1 must be taken. So that's not the most amusing thing. Yeah, so no ranged attack. So the light here just moved in position, and the liners here attack 3 dice. And they generate 2 losses, and the liners move back. So not a very good turn for the French, you know. Time for the British. So. Yes. Cavalry charge. Attack center. Perhaps is it time just to move a little towards the center. So. Bayonet charge is interesting. Short supply not. We could let the French come. I have La Grande Manœuvre. La Grande Manœuvre. That's wonderful, but perhaps not yet. Attack center. Counter attack. Bayonet charge. No, because it requires... No. Attack center is perhaps possibly the best thing to do. Although... Yeah. The least bad thing to do. Okay. Yes. Oh. So here we move 1. Here we move 1. Or 1 here. Perhaps 1 here. Okay. Here they don't move, and they fire against this target with 5 dice because they are British. And the French takes 2 hits. The leader checks, survives, Mermet, and will move back to the liners there. Good shot. The light here have 2.5 go up to 3 plus 1, 4 against the line here. 4 dice. Yes, so that's 1 hit. Leader check. And they had 2 flags, so 1 can be refused but not the second one, so they're moving out of harm's way. The line unit here cannot do anything, so there we are. Good British turn, I believe. What about the French? Probe center, that could be good, or attack center. We're going to bombard and fire against that Elvina place. So, 1, 2, 3. So here we have 5, -2, 3 against those. 1 hit, either check, and they'll accept to retreat. There we are. So the guns are quite annoyed, but this gun, don't think it can fire against the lights here because of the obstacle here. Just to make things sure, donc line of sight not blocked between units on hill hexes separated by one or more intervening hexes of lower elevation unless those hexes contain a unit or terrain that blocks line of sight. So the town here blocks the line of sight here, so they cannot fire on anything. I think the two artillery are just out of duty. Now, British cavalry charge, forget it. Short supply, that can be amusing, but anyway, they have good positions. La Grande Manœuvre perhaps is the moment to have, yes, La Grande Manœuvre will move things and around, and or why not? Or attack center, counter attack. No, La Grande Manœuvre. There we go. So 4 units can move at different places. Yeah, 4 hexes. Yeah, that's good. So these 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those go back into the town. Why did I choose those lights? Stupid. Yes. Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And light here. Okay. And here the line can move quite far. 1, 2. That can be interesting for the future. So, end turn, draw command card, and let's go with the French. So, on the left or a lot in the center. Let's go in the center again. Probe center, force march. Yes, all infantry units in a can move. That's a good. It's a good. So what can they do? Okay, I'm there. All units, light grenadier guard. Yes, that's it. If they move 2, they can fight only if they're light or if they have a leader. But still, you can do something nice. So all infantry here in the center will do something. There we are, and they will march. 1, 2. 1, 2. That can be a good thing to do. 1, 2, and those could fight. Yeah. 1, 2, and those can fight. 1, 2. I'm not absolutely sure of what I'm doing, but I'm forgetting the village. So those can attack the lights here with 2 +1 -1 because of the hill, +1 because they are, you see, fire moving 3, so it's 2 plus 1 minus 1 for the hill. So 3, 2. Okay, 1 loss, 1 hit, that's it. Here the attack, just checking there's no strike back, no. The attack with 4, 3, because they're adjacent. So 2 hits. And they strike back with 2. And there's a retreat here. Oh, of course, the button goes away alone. The others are not allowed to fire. Yeah. So out with the French, and what are the British going to do? Recon and force can be interesting. Nothing in the middle. Ah, yes, counterattack. They can do a force march too. I think that will be the thing to do. Just to have enough maneuver to do something good. Counterattack. As you see, counterattack is a good. Let's say those and those. No, that's not the most, because they cannot. Oh, they can battle. So, yeah. Oh, but the counterattack doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's battle, so they can just fire. The question is, those they fire. Range standing 6. Yeah, that could be good. So I'm going to unorder some units. Perhaps those I'm unordering them. Yeah. So the line here, they can move 2 away, and those are taking the place. They always can march. So the liners here will move 1, 2 is force march. It's not bayonet charge, so it's quite interesting. You not exactly the same thing. So there we are. And battle. So those will fire against the light here with 6 dice. They're Grenadier Guards. So 3 losses, that's high. Here, just checking the French didn't have a strike back. No, okay. 4 dice. 2 losses. And no retreat because they are supported by their friends, so they're hitting back with a base of 3 minus 1 for the hill, so it's 2. Okay, 1 line unit block. And here the liners, of course, will attack those with 4 dice, and they destroy them for a 3rd banner. Perhaps will the hitting back be terrible, but up to now, no. I forgot here. I think they didn't fire back. Oh, I forget. No, they had it. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I did the battle back. Sometimes I don't know. I forget to do things, so sorry. I think it's okay. There we are. End of the turn. Time for the French to come and to do. So they have things that they can do in the center. Okay. Those here and those here, because I'm moving the lights away. 1, 2. Out of harm's way, and here the liners move up, attacking. No first strike on the British side. No. So this is an attack at 4 plus 1. 5 minus 1 because of the hill. 4. Okay, 2 hits. And 1 hit back. There we are. Yes, 1 hit. It's quite strange. Okay. And the French end their turn. British. Cavalry charge is not really the most interesting thing to do, as usual, because they're having a recon in force everywhere, can do things. Yes, why not? Yes, let's go for recon in force. That's it can be amusing. So here on the left, the grenadiers here, and 4, 3, 2, 1. That can be just spot shot. You never know. 4, 3, 2, 1. No. So the guns go up here. No effect of the hill. So 1 die. And a retreat, which the heavy cavalry will oblige, of course. Here the grenadiers will fire 6. Okay. 2 hits and a retreat, which is readily taken by the French. Are they good here? No, they're better retreating here away from the grenadiers. And here an attack of 4 dice against the French line, and there down they go. De la Borde. De la Borde. Doesn't work. Okay. Don't understand what happened, but anyway. Oh, he dies too. So, what is strange here? I don't know. Let's go back. What happened? Okay. Okay, and he goes up here. There we are. That was the thing to do, but don't know what. I'm the guilty one, of course. So, and turn. French. 2 in the center. Yes, but they really have been mauled. Oh. Yeah, but if they don't do anything, it's a catastrophe. So, okay. 1, 2. So they move here. The line here attacks the line here. 3 plus 1, 4 because they're French. Minus 1 because of the hill. That's 3. They go down. Okay. They move up because hill to hill is yeah, more difficult. And here they don't have anything because 1 minus 1. No, they cannot do anything. So the French end their turn, and the British. No, what am I doing? The British recon in force is still something that really can make sense here. Assault center 2, actually. Yeah, assault center. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do they have in the hand? I think 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the center. 5. Why am I doing this? Let me explain. So the light will move here, the grenadier guards here, light infantry here, and the line here. Okay. And Moore will join the grenadier guards. Okay. So the grenadier will attack here. I think they have one more. They attack melee 6, yes. It's 1 block plus 1 because they are the guards. Just checking the French don't have those 6 dice against the lines here. Ouch. There they go down. For a British win. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Those go down. For a British win. So there we are. Just to clean up the place. I end the turn. There we are. Okay. So what can we say? A British victory. I believe the British positions are very, very good. If the French cannot grasp the village of Elvina, and it's complicated because of the stream, etc. I think the British are really in a good position, and I find it complicated for the French to win that one. Well, the last time I played, the British won 6-5. This time it's 6-3. I really hope I didn't miss too much things. I had a lot of doubts on myself about the battlebacks that I could have missed, but all in all, I hope you're having pleasure. And of course, put your remarks. I'll do my best not to commit the same errors or forget things, etc. Okay. All in all, I hope you're having a nice time. We'll go through those scenarios of the base game. And if one day CGG or other systems are implemented, of course, it'll be my pleasure to play with those other solo systems. But here we are doing things in the most simple solo way. So see you next time. Bye bye.